Hey guys, Evil Robert Thompson here. Today I'm gonna teach you how to create a Flask web environment, I suppose. And I'm pretty much gonna be regurgitating everything my arch nemesis has said. So if you think this is some kind of video where I'm gonna show my supremacy, then you're unfortunately wrong. Anyways, so obviously what we need to start with a folder. You can open a folder and do your thing, I guess. First thing you want to start with is a Robert app.py, and then shit. Okay. Well, you need to make a app folder, I guess. And then inside this app folder, you need a what do you need? Okay. We need a roots.py, and then we need a init.py, two underspaces. We also need a models.py. Actually, we don't even need to create it. To be honest, I don't like modularizing my projects. I prefer to keep it all in one file. So in the init, we need to import Flask, and then we name it app, and then we give it the name, right? And then there's a couple other things we can import, like I guess SQLAlchemy. Then we do app. This is DB, right? I mean, I'm not gonna work with a DB in this video, but okay, right here we do from app imports app, I assume. And then we can do app.root, and we'll have a home page. We can also create another one so that we can have like an index, right? And we call this index, and we want to return from Flask import render template. And what that does is we can actually display an actual HTML page. So instead of doing some crazy stuff like this and then typing it in, we can actually just serve up a file, right? So we don't have an index.html right now, but we can create one if we create a new folder and we name it templates, and then we create an index.html page. And let's say we just hello world. Right, okay. To be honest, I'm not sure why I have this. I might not even need it. Can we just do app.run? To be honest, I'm making this up, so like, don't use this for your own education, right? This is purely me guessing. Requested URL was not found. Oh, well, maybe it's a good idea that we actually run in here. Okay, I'm not even sure how to use that in a good way. Okay, let's try run this instead. Shit. Okay. Actually, no, this is fine. From app import roots. And let's just do app.run. Debug equals true. No module named app. No module named app. Can we just import roots? Is that possible? Fuck. Oh shit. You know, let's just keep it all to one file. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like this project setup. Let's just keep this and then delete this, I guess. Oh, what did I? App.run debug equals true. From Flask in Flask shit. And then app equals Flask name. Okay, hopefully this is fine. Okay, nice. And now it says hello world, right? So I guess another thing we could do is start referencing shit, right? So like we can have a title. Well, I guess I'll do something interesting, like making the title based off current date. And then if you want to reference it inside the HTML, we do this, and then we do title. And then hopefully, right. So now we have the date time in the actual page title. And you can see whenever we refresh, it changes it. Obviously, I don't actually want to do that, so we'll just keep it to homepage. And cool thing about this debug mode is that whenever we change something and we save the file, it automatically updates. So we don't need to do a bunch of magic to well, not magic, but I just don't like restarting and rerunning the page over and over, the file over and over again, right? Yeah. Well, I guess we will have to work on some kind of database. So let's try to get SQLAlchemy in here. And then we do class user db.model table name equals users. I'm not sure what the naming convention for this is, but I'm just going to name it users. App.config. To be honest, I forget what these are supposed to be. I'm going to search up. Right, yeah. And database.db. Yo, that's actually a very redundant name. I guess I name it Robert. And app.config SQLAlchemy binds equals maybe we don't need a binds. Let's try that. Cannot assemble users. Well, I haven't finished it, so we need an ID, and that's going to be column. From SQLAlchemy ports. I like using the star sign because I'm lazy, but if any issues occur when using like the star sign or like some kind of conflict, then just remove it and manually type it in, right? Because you know, sometimes you can have conflicts since like two different libraries can have the same naming kind of thing, right? Anyways, for this case we don't have any issues. We're actually more than fine to just import the entire thing. Yeah, I guess we give them a name. Column, string. I guess we can create an init. And then name equals name. Self.name equals name. Then if we run this, it should be fine. Yep, it's fine. Okay. And now if we want to create some kind of page where we can create a user, we can actually see that it created a new folder. Maybe we're supposed to this. Well, let's try it. Oh, okay, my bad. SQLAlchemy has already been registered. Okay, whatever. Well, it has created a new folder. Okay, let me try just create something real quick. User equals user Bob. You know what? It's just Robert Thompson. Okay, that's your name. And then db.session.add a user. db.session.commit, right. Basically what this does is we're adding the object to the database and then we're committing it. As soon as we're done like adding anything we want to commit, or just any update in general, you want to commit it. Otherwise there will be no result that comes from it. Okay, and if we no such table users. Why is there no such table users? Maybe db.init here. To be honest, what even is this error? You know, coding's so fun. I'm running db.init app. No, maybe we need the with app.context. Maybe that's what we need. Nice, okay, we have it. Shit, we need to install an extension. I'm not sure what the extension is called. SQLAlchemy database viewer. I have no idea what it's called. Shit. Preview database files in Visual Studio Code. Oh, SQLite, right. I forget which one it is. Nope, that looks ridiculous. Yeah, this one. I trust you. And we can actually preview this, and if we refresh, oh, actually, maybe we need to visit the page first. Okay, then hopefully, yes, we have a Robert Thompson in our database, which is pretty cool, but we can actually do stuff like queries and shit like that. So if we have like a users, then we return db. I guess we can do it on one line. db, maybe just user.query.all. And then if we go to users, fuck, okay, object of type user is not JSON serializable. Is there a way to... Okay, so there's something there. Okay, how to return all users in SQLite as a list something. God damn it. Okay, maybe just user.query.all, all users, and then we make a list, all users, string. Do you realize I'm not really going with any naming conventions here, but if you want to like be a bit more clean and maintainable, then you can do that. Actually, maybe this it's not a list. Okay. It's a string. No, it's a list. It's a string. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. For user in all users string plus equals all user dot name plus. Okay, we'll just do a space because I don't want this to be messy. And then we do all users string, and you can see we have two Robert Thompsons because the last time we created another Robert Thompson. So now we have, I'm assuming, Robert Thompson and then Robert Thompson Arch Nemesis, right? Which is me. Okay, I'm Robert Thompson's Arch Nemesis. So, you know, I think this has been a good lesson. I'm actually meant to be at college right now with Robert Thompson, but I've opted into making this video since you all need to truly be educated by the one and only Robert Thompson Arch Nemesis, right? Because I feel like his YouTube videos have been rather lackadaisical in some fashion. But I've come here to save that and redeem the name of Robert Thompson as his Arch Nemesis. So I hope you found this video useful. Right, I think this is probably a bit more memorable than what Robert Thompson teaches, since he tries to get you to make like 5,000 files, and like no one really likes files, okay? when you're looking at a code base for the first time, you don't want to scour like 500 files to look for exactly what you're looking for, right? And like even the search tool, it's not necessarily your savior. Like even if you search an entire project, you need like a certain key phrase to even get what you want. So with this, it's all in one file. It's nice, it's easy. You know, everything's right there. So yeah, hope you found this useful. Give it a like, smash subscribe.